One of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Kentucky Wildcats. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic players.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Now adjusting. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to slam it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simple simply put, the leaders of this football team. And generally, games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Offense gets set for second down. To the ground with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Get it out on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. Looking to take a shot. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take it. Might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Now rolling to the left. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Wants to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Brings up 2nd down.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him to it?
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right?
Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. He's taking the shot. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for a crease. It's Roach. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Singletary. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Dumps it off in the flats. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards and then get your booty out of bounds.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 3rd. Throws for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
He'll try to do it himself. Headed to the end zone. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. with the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Kentucky right back to the line. Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Here's a big decision for you on offense now. You just gave up a negative play. You lost some.
Oh, they're fake, and he wants to throw. And now he makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arizona State is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 24 over the Astronauts. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Runs through a tackle. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grant behind the line. It's Roach. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Really nice job there at the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative, and you want to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David. Makes the grab down the left side. And he's brought down after for a huge completion. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. But listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
It's still 3rd and goal. Coming after it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw a screen.
And they fake. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. They'll leave it with him. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The give to the tailback. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play, you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. At the 30. He's at the 10. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Hey, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Fires to the big fella. Makes the catch and knocked down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this up.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but business at the 41. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He caught it. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the route is on. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Singletary. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Back to the air one more time. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Feeling some heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Completes it in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to get to it. And down he goes back at the 3. Kentucky going quickly. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Hines is back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Snagged in the middle. It's Cummings. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Lofts one high and deep. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.